Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the 1996 teen supernatural horror film, The Craft, directed by Andrew Flemming, starring Robin Tunney, Fairuza Balk, and Neve Campbell. Let's begin. Sarah Bailey, a beautiful but troubled teenage girl with unusual abilities, has just moved from San Francisco to Los Angeles with her father and stepmother. At her new school, she forms a friendship with a group of girls who are outcasts for various reasons and are rumored to be witches. Bonnie Harper bears burn scars from an auto accident. Nancy Downs lives in a trailer with her mother and abusive stepfather, and Rochelle Zimmerman is a black student who is subjected to racist bullying by a group of popular white girls. The girls worship a powerful earth deity they call Manon. Sarah becomes attracted to the popular Chris Hooker. When Bonnie observes Sarah levitating a pencil in class, she and the other outcast girls are convinced that she can complete their coven as the fourth, completing an air, water, earth, fire circle and making them all powerful. When Sarah is harassed by a vagrant with a snake, whom she had encountered before in her new house, he is immediately hit by a car. The girls believe that their combined will caused it to happen, which strengthens their bond. It is also revealed that Sarah once tried to take her own life. After a date with Chris, Sarah is upset that he spread a false rumor that they slept together and that she was terrible in bed. When Sarah confronts him, he treats her disrespectfully in front of his friends. Sarah casts a love spell on him. Rochelle then casts a revenge spell on racist bully Laura Lizzie. Bonnie casts a spell for beauty and Nancy a spell for power. Their spells are successful. Chris becomes infatuated with Sarah. Bonnie's scars on her back miraculously heal. Rochelle's bully, Laura, begins losing her hair. Nancy causes her stepfather to have a fatal heart attack, probably using pleurisy root as foreshadowed by an open book in the previous scene, enabling her and her mother to cash in on his life insurance policy and move into a luxurious high-rise apartment. Nancy becomes power-hungry and encourages the others to join her in a rite called the Invocation of the Spirit. Despite being warned against the spell by Lirio, the owner of a local occult shop and practicing witch. Upon completion of the spell, Nancy is struck by lightning. The following morning, the other girls see Nancy walking on water with beached sharks and other dead animals littering the shore. In the days that follow, Nancy becomes increasingly devoid of empathy and engages in risky behavior that endangers her life and those of others. The spells the girls cast eventually lead to negative consequences, as Bonnie becomes aggressively narcissistic, Rochelle finds Laura traumatized by her baldness and sobbing hysterically, and the obsessed Chris attempts to force himself on Sarah after she rejects his continual advances. In supposed retaliation, Nancy uses a glamour spell to make herself look like Sarah and attempts to fool Chris into sleeping with her at a party. She is interrupted by the real Sarah, who tells Nancy to leave with her, but it becomes obvious that Nancy's desire to control Chris is mixed with unrequited feelings. Upset at being fooled, Chris says Nancy must be jealous, angering her, and she uses her power to kill Chris by throwing him out of a window. Sarah attempts a binding spell to prevent Nancy from doing more harm, but it does not work, and the coven turns on Sarah. Sarah seeks out Lirio, but changes her mind and leaves before Lirio can offer help. They invade her dreams, torment her with visions of swarms of scorpions, snakes, rats, and insects, and make her believe that her family died in a plane crash. The rest of the coven then try to induce Sarah to take her own life, and Nancy cuts Sarah's hands herself. Although initially terrified, Sarah successfully invokes the spirit and is able to heal herself and fight back. She scares off Bonnie and Rochelle by showing them glamours in a mirror of Bonnie with her face scarred and Rochelle losing her hair like Laura. Sarah then defeats Nancy and binds her, preventing her from causing harm forever. Bonnie and Rochelle, finding their powers gone, visit Sarah to attempt reconciliation, only to find that she wants nothing to do with them, and that Manon took their powers because they abused them. They scornfully mutter that Sarah must have lost her powers too, but Sarah then makes a tree branch nearly fall on them. She warns them to be careful not to end up like Nancy, who has been committed to a psychiatric hospital, delusional and her powers bound, and strapped to her bed as she desperately insists she can fly. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a suggestion down below in the comments letting me know what movie I should do next. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.